Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing another villain of this arc, but this one in particular is known as the villain of this arc. It's pretty self-explanatory that he is the villain, whereas the other one is shrouded in mystery, right? I'm gonna keep it real with you though. Also, um, this is like completely a side thing, but if if the the other substitute Soul Reaper had all of Ichigo's powers and didn't split it up between his subordinates, would he would he be you know would he be able to fight against Ichigo? I understand how strong Ichigo at the end is, but I just want, you know, clarify, right? Is that clarity factor that we can end up arriving to based on that information. So he stole Ichigo's previous power, his new power. Um, okay, one thing. I'm going to say this because I just figured this out. Well, I didn't figure it out. I was talking to somebody about it, and they might have shedded some light on the situation that I was not privy to. Right. So this entire time, Ichigo has been using Rukia's spiritual pressure. I was under the assumption that he was using Rukia's spiritual pressure up until um he was using her spiritual pressure up until he got spiritual pressure back from the Waco Mundo. I mean, not Waco Mundo, from the time, the space plane thing, right? I was under the impression that he ended up getting his spiritual pressure back right then. That's what I would like. I was I was under the impression that Rukia, yes, she imbued him with her spiritual pressure. But for instance, when when Ichigo tries to get his spiritual pressure back right now, I'm under the impression that the spiritual pressure that he's trying to get back is actually his. Like, he lost what belonged to Rukia, so right now he's getting his back. But somebody had informed me, or we had a discussion, and he was able to give me information that I haven't checked on it more, but I'm presuming that it could be right, in which the power that he's getting back, since it's coming from the substitute Soul Reaper pass, is still considered Rukia's. Yes, it is as strong as Ichigo made it, but it is all still Rukia's spiritual pressure that he is just adding to his body, which adds to its potency, I guess, right? The amount of spiritual pressure that was taken from Rukia into his body was enough to give him, let's say his base power, right? Let's say his base power for his own spiritual pressure to actually be woken up is, let's say, 100,000. Let's say, right? Rukia's spiritual pressure at the time where she let him borrow power, she wasn't 100,000. So his spiritual pressure didn't get awoken, but he got some spiritual pressure from her, all of hers, right? And then throughout the entire series, he's been making her energy stronger inside of his body, using his body, using her power as the catalyst to make you know, body gets stronger and the spiritual pressure gets stronger. They both grow together, but it's not his spiritual pressure. It's not his, well, it's his spiritual pressure, but it's not his soul reaping powers. I was under the impression that at some point in the story, he started getting his spiritual pressure. His power started awakening, but it was still Rukia's. So, with that being the case, that's why it makes sense. Spoiler alert: three, two, one. When Ichigo ends up receiving the sword in the back from Rukia, the sword in the back has enough power to actually awaken Ichigo's spiritual pressure. I have to look it up. I want to look up when Ichigo actually awakens his own power, and I want to look up things along those nature. But that's basically what I have right now, so that's what I'm gonna go with. And yeah, just a note, this picture is kind of iffy. Okay, it's not like a big thing that's iffy, but like it's like basically where like okay, I'll you'll figure it out if you end up watching to the end. I'll explain what I perceive is wrong with it, so that's only if you make it that far. But let's get into this. right, I am finished with this picture. As I was saying at the beginning of the video, I was saying that this picture is iffy, and the thing that's iffy about this picture is the forehead. I think that the face is like all right, and I think that it would work better had this not been up as high as it is. And the reason why is because it like here, for instance, right? If I had like put this line a little bit over to the side, this it would look like it works, right? It'll look like the face is actually turned like that, and that would fix it. Along with had I like brought this down like a tad. Honestly, I think this left line would have fixed it a lot, but if I brought this down just a tad, I think that would have made it work. So it's not like directly bad overall, because this part is good. Uh, this part's good. This part's good. It's just like right around here that it's like, eh. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment sections to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love, thanks for watching.